Well, hello, folks. We are here live at Home Depot, and I'm probably one of the last few people in here tonight because everybody else, the people with brains, are over trying to buy groceries at Walmart and stuff like that. So let's see who we have along with us. We have Carolius. Do they have toilet paper? No, I was just looking. I walked around and looked for toilet paper and paper towels, and they don't have any. They do have cases of water up front by the door, though, which I believe they are controlling how many they give out. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around here. Let's take a look at a couple of quick bars that we have here. So here we have the right one. This is the rotary tool here, 18 volt right here. So let me see what they got here. Yeah, this is kind of like the Dremel tool here, but so they marked it down from $79 down to 64. So right off the bat, you're getting $15 off of this guy here. And so that's cool because it's battery operated, so you don't have to worry about being tethered to an outlet somewhere if you have to go mobile. If you have to take it out in a big backyard or something, to deal with that. And then, as you guys know, as I show you many times, if you bring in your Lowe's coupon and get them to take it, that would take another 10% off of that, so probably another $6.50 off of that guy there. And Jordan says, "Whoa." And Howard says, "Hey, Jeff, what's up? What's up, guys? Welcome tonight." So, yeah, the store's going to be closing probably, I don't know, about less than a half hour. So there's not a whole lot of stuff here, but I wanted to get through what they do have. And, one thing that I check every time I come in is when are they going to get the DeWalt 2.0s? Keep looking and waiting, and they just haven't gotten around to it. So they did put a few new things up here on the display. I just wanted to, this is sort of a repeat showing here, but I showed you guys this deal last week when I was in here. So this is, if you buy this drywall gun here, this is the 20 volt max XR. So it's brushless. It's a drywall screw gun from DeWalt. If you buy this for $199 and it comes with that this bag here and the two batteries and the charger, then you get this the drywall cutout tool for free. And this is the tool here. So this exact same deal is going on right now at Lowe's too, because we saw this at Lowe's last week when we did our live stream from over there. So Paul says, "Hey Jeff, Paul K from Newport Richie. What's up, Paul? You guys still out of toilet paper and stuff up there too?" Man, so they closed all of our schools and everything here, which I'm sure they probably have all across the country by now. So Randy says, "Hey, I picked up a Lincoln electric welder for 70 bucks. Holy cow. Marked down from $265 at Home Depot today." Man, I don't even think they sell the... Wait, they probably do have the welders at this one. We're going to be walking by there in a minute. So here's what I wanted to show you, a couple of new things that they put out since I was in last. So here we have this rigid 18 gauge 2.5-inch brad kneeler. And it's got this, I don't know what clean drive is. I guess it's a technology they have there that probably just makes sure it goes in pretty good. So anyway, this is $79. They say it was $99. Although if this is the first time we're getting this in, it never really was $99, if you guys get my drift. Anyway, they got this Gorilla ladder here. So this one will hold 300 pounds. And it's basically 47 inches by 12. I don't know why they couldn't go that extra inch to be able to call it 48 inches, 4 feet. But anyway, these are $69. I don't know if these are the same ones that we had at Black Friday. Do you guys remember that? They had them for like $30 or something like that on Black Friday. Anyway, here's a special buy here on the Avanti Pro here. So you got framing here, 7.25 inch, 24 teeth here. So this is just basically made for cutting through like 2x4s and stuff like that, and softwood, hardwood, plywood. But Avanti Pro is sort of the midline range of the Diablos. So they're okay. They're probably not going to be as good as the Diablos, but they're decent. And if you're just cutting through this stuff, that's probably just fine. Okay, yes, blades. Yes, these are the Avanti Pro blades. We got some of the, yeah, they had these at Black Friday too. Remember these Milwaukees? They had both the anti-fog, anti-scratch, and the sunglass type here. And Randy coming in from Chesterfield, Michigan. Any Diablo sale? There was something, I don't know if it was the sandpaper. They just put these out. I think they're running this deal again. Remember they were running these at at Black Friday. Let me see if it, yeah, it does. You see those different colored ones in the back, right on the bottom of the stack? That's that. I got this exact deal. That's the SandNet discs. So those are kind of cool. So yeah, you got the 5-inch here. This is the 60 grit. So it's the 50 pack with the 7 free SandNet discs, $19.97. So they had the same deal on Black Friday there. Stay safe, everyone. Milwaukee deals. Take care. There's Daniel Gomez. Let me see. Yeah, we got some Diablo Blades right here now. So they just put this display out this week. This kind of looks like one that they had around Christmas time. So here you got the 7 1/4, 24 teeth framing, same as what we saw around the corner from the Avanti, but you got one blade for $9.97 as opposed to, I believe that other pack over there was a 2-pack for, I forget what the price was, like $5.99 or something like that. Yeah, so it does show you that if you get their top of the line blades, they do cost more than their mid-range for sure there. How much were those Milwaukee safety glasses? Let's go right back and take a look. They were $9.99, I think. Yeah, $9.97 each. Boom. So these are them right here. So you got this pair here that looks like this. These are the clear ones. And then you got the other ones that are kind of like sunglasses here. Anti-fog. Yeah, there's the part number. See if I can get it to focus better on it. There's the part number on the upper right-hand corner there for the tinted safety glasses. And then the other one has that part number. Hope you can see it. It is kind of small. 48. Is that a 73-2000? Yeah. So let me go back to these blades over here real quick. So on the blade, yeah, we had the 7 1/4 inch one there. There's the Demo Demon, the 10x longer life durability. So these are $14.97. So a lot of these are saying exclusive. Okay. So they didn't. Let's see. Are they out of the 60s yet? They got these out yet? What are these? These are the 40s. So they got the 40s here are $14.97. The 60s, they don't seem to be. Oh, they have some down here. The Ultra Finish. Yeah. So these here, these are $19.97 for the 60 teeth. So these you would use like on if you're doing baseboards and flooring and stuff like that. But they got. Is this the 5-pack of the 9-inch bimetal blades here? Yeah. So this 5-pack right here is $18.97. 14-piece set, which isn't here yet, because it would be sitting right there if it was here. But this is what it's going to look like there. So there's that kit there. And Joshua says, what do you think for the rigid saw for 6.5 saw for $63? Do you think it's a good deal? Oh, if it's cordless, I would think it's a good deal. Corded, it's a corded. You know, see, the thing is, I'm just done with corded saws. If you saw my review where I bought that really nice DCD 575 DeWalt cordless one with the electric brake, dude, forget about it. I'm sold on that thing, man. I've been using that like crazy ever since I did the review on it about a month or two ago. I did the review on that one. Let me see. They have something else over here from Rigid too. So they got this here. This is one of these tools that kind of looks interesting in theory on paper, but I'm kind of like, I don't know. So it's a brushless power base. The thing's a tank, right? But what they kind of don't really tell you, and it's kind of misleading by looking at the box, it looks like these come with it, but they don't. It says here, battery, charger, and attachment and head sold separately. So what this really is, I think it's just a tool only, but they've brought the price down. No toilet paper, Glenn. Sorry. They have. I looked and they didn't have any. I was in the other Home Depot in Coral Springs yesterday, I think it was, or the day before, and they had paper towels there. I have enough at home that I figured, all right, I'll save it for some old lady that might need it. Now this thing here, this is the other piece. This weighs more than the dang base. Man, I have no idea why this thing weighs so much. This thing's a ton. So what this is the 1/2-inch heavy-duty right-angle drill head right here that goes with that Octane base there. So you're going to spend quite a bit of money just getting switchable heads out of these. But that thing weighed a ton, man. I'm still scratching my head trying to figure out the use for that thing there. Yeah, the handle and the motor only. Yep, that's basically it. So yeah, these are the last couple of these that they have here too. Do they have any? These all the three? These are all the. So all they have here is the 90-degree thing. So you could wind up spending like $400 trying to populate yourself with all three of these guys here. I mean, I don't understand that. Oh, I just don't. And then, yeah, the DeWalt corded grinder here. These guys here. These are back down to $59. So last week when I was in here, remember I showed you guys? They had upped the price to $64, and then they dropped it back again. So I'm wondering if they're still doing the 2-for-1 deal for $89. So I know a couple of guys had taken advantage of that after they saw us do it last week. So you got the one grinder for $59 and 2 for $89. So I don't know if they still running that price or not on that. And then see this kit. See, these are cool. These will go on your impact. The only thing about these is you can basically only use these for like a hex head, because most nuts that you're going to try to use these on are going to have a bolt sticking through it. So it can't go in that deep. I don't know why the socket is that deep for basically less than a 1/4 of an inch penetration on it. So I tried to use this on the back of the stove to try to undo the nuts back there, but the problem is the bolt sticks out too far, so these were unusable. I had to dig into my DeWalt socket set, my 173 piece mechanics tool set there, and just pull out a regular deep socket to get into that thing behind the stove. So just be mindful of that when you see these little kits. Don't automatically think, see, because if you look at it like this, you think, wow, that's a socket. It's not really. It just barely fits around the nut. So don't get tricked by those. All of these are like that. This one, I bought several of the little Milwaukee ones as well. So Gary says, hit the thumbs up button, everyone. Yes. How much is the Octane Circle Saw? Okay, so that one's right over here. This one, oh, I think they got it sitting over there. Here's one, it's in a kit. Let me see what's in this kit. Is it by itself? Oh no, this is the brushless. Yeah, that's all by itself here. This one is $169 here. So, okay, the other thing to worry about too is if you buy any of those saws with the 6.5-inch blades, they're a lot harder to find than the 7 1/4s. Let me check over here and see if they put any other Octane. They had a saw out in the open. I don't see one here. Sometimes this particular store, sometimes they'll have stuff out in the open and sometimes they won't. All right, so let me just show you this again and remember this. So this one is $199, and if you buy this tool for $199 from DeWalt, the Drywall Screw Gun, you get the cutout tool, right? Because I'm going to show you in a second here as we go to the back that that Makita that has one. Aisle's blocked down there. They have a Makita one down there, but that one doesn't have that buy one get one free. Now you can try to use the Lowe's coupon with that. I don't know that it will work because at Black Friday when I tried to use it on my Milwaukee vacuum, because it was a buy one get one tool free, they blocked off all coupon usage on those. Okay, and then here's as we're going back in the back there, this is that DeWalt 4-tool kit here. This is the one that comes in the Tough System box. I love this box because I have one of these that I got my circ saw with the DCD 997 hammer drill that came with that. But anyway, so this guy here, they lowered the price again from $299 down to $270. So it's another $30 off of that guy. And then the hose for the DeWalt. This is a 50-foot. This guy here, they marked it down in 1988 from $24.97. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the back. And by the way, I checked like all of these tools, guys. There's like nothing here has a discount sign or a lower price sign or anything. And yeah, we do have we have the AC Stick Welders here. So you get $3.79. Oh, they're telling us the store's closing in 15 minutes. There was something back here too. Okay, so here's, I know I showed you guys this before. I don't think I showed you this one last week. So let me see, is this the Drywall Screwdriver? So this is $149. So it is $20 off their normal price. So $149, but it's tool only. See, it's very misleading when you look at the Makitas. You see the diagram on the box, but then if you look closely, it says not included. So you don't get a battery charger or anything. This is tool only. So for $149, you can get this tool only, or if you're willing to spend $50 more and get the dewalt up front that I just showed you a minute ago, you get the drywall cutout tool. Yep. And that 4-tool kit, Lawrence, yeah, that is a pretty decent deal for that, especially since it comes with that Tough System box there. Any deals on the Milwaukee Gen 3? Zilch. There's like nothing. And in fact, I pulled up Home Depot's local ad today when it came out. There's no discounted prices or anything. Everything they're showing in there is just items for sale, but they're not like on sale. There's no discount. So I'm like scratching my head on this week's ad. There's like virtually nothing. Is this that starter kit? Yeah, that's the one there. So this one has the 4 amp hour, 2 of the 4 amp hour batteries and a charger in a bag. And this, they just dropped it from $199 down to $129. Okay, and then here you have the compact Lxt Brushless right here. And this one comes with 1 battery and a charger and the bag in it. So this guy here, they dropped it $50 from $199 down to $49. Now these might not be that price in your store. I don't know. Sometimes when we see these yellow stickers, it really we don't know if it's just this store only or not, you know. But you can certainly scan these in or type in those SKU numbers right there, the ones that begin with like the 1004. You can type those in and see if that is discounted in your store as well. And then lastly, we have the drill driver here with the 3 amp hour batteries right here, just 1 battery, and the charger and the bag. So this is the XFD 131. So this guy is showing up at $79. That's a pretty good deal to get a brushless. It's not a hammer drill now, but it's just a drill driver. But to get brushless at that price with a bag and a battery, it's a pretty decent deal, I think. So Chuck says, I believe HD has the Gen 3 impact and hammer drill for $349, and you get a free tool, online only. Yep. Yeah, Glenn, we checked for toilet paper when I got in here, and paper towels. They didn't have it. They have water. All right, I was going to take a look over here. There's really nothing new that came in on the clearance. Roger, over. I'm still, every week I come in and I get these dewalts and I take them up to the cashier and have her check it and see if it's dropped below 134 yet. But last week when I was in and had them check, it hadn't dropped in price yet. So I'm waiting. I'm like a vulture, guys. I'm just sitting there waiting and waiting. Nobody's buying them at 134. So I'm just hoping that the clock is ticking like the grains of an hourglass on that, and that the price will start tanking. All right, so here now we got these rigid 7-inch diamonds. I used to use these when I had my rigid tile saw. I upgraded to the DeWalt D24000 last summer. Awesome saw. So anyway, here you're getting 2 of these guys for $39.97, and these were $59.97 before. Thoughts on the new Cobalt XTR tools? I know zilch about them. Nada. And these rigid kits are still $54.97. I don't think they're ever going to drop the price on these. These 2-pack lumen things here, these are 150 lumen lanterns, LEDs. So they just dropped in half the price on these guys. I'm going to head over to the OPA. Are you down with OPA? There was a couple of deals over there. They got in a new Honda Mower here. That's the exact same one that I'm pretty sure it was the same one that I showed at Lowe's last week. $409. I have a really high-end Honda mower that I got a few years ago. It was like a $900 mower, and it has electronic ignition on it, which is really cool. You just turn the key and it starts, and you can also pull the cord and it'll start too. But man, that's a great lawnmower. All right, so let's see what we got here. Coming around the corner to it. Oh, by the way, we've put in a bunch of these in a few houses recently. What's really cool about these guys, these are the Retrofit recessed trim. You pull out all those ugly old, hi-hat lights you got on the ceiling, and these will screw into the light bulb base at the bottom, right? And they just clip right in on top of the thing, and it's pretty effortless. But what's cool about these guys is you can adjust the color of the lights with a little slider switch. I'm gonna see if they show it on here. Yeah, it's on the side of the unit. But I've already put these in a few different properties in the last couple of months. Really nice. So you can choose from warm white, which is 2700 Kelvin, all the way up to completely white daylight, 5000 Kelvin. That's really cool. Because sometimes you don't really know how the light's going to look until you put it in. So these are $34.97 for a 4-pack. That's a pretty good deal. These things used to be like $30 each when they first came out. I know the store is closing in a few minutes. Those lights are awesome. All right, so let's see what we got here. Oh, was there anything? I think this is the new Ego. I'm not sure. This is the one that they came out with, because I think they pulled the old guys off and they had them sitting out here on clearance a little while ago. But these are $549. That's still the same. That hasn't come down in price since it's been in, and probably won't for a while unless they have a hard time selling them. So here is a Toro with a Honda Mower, and pretty much when they discount the mowers here, they drop basically $20. That's it. You'll see new lower price and they drop $20. I always wonder if that's part of their pricing scheme to begin with. Like they'll bring it in at a higher price and then give it a few months and then lower it down. So like here's the other one, the 20, is this the 22 inch? Yeah, the high wheel. So this one dropped from $329 down to $309. This is another Toro, but it's got a Briggs & Struggling engine on it, so I wouldn't even consider that one. Nope. Not gonna do it. Was there anything else down there? Oh, I know what I wanted to show you guys, the pressure cleaning stuff. So they got some good, where's the pressure cleaning stuff? I don't know if it was down here. Let me see, it was either on this aisle or 2 aisles up. Let me see. Yeah. So here's some of the pressure cleaners we got here. This one's got a lot more nice DeWalt stuff here. So this big one over here, look at that. They took $100 off of that one. So that one is down to $9.99. That one does 4,000 PSI. That's more than most of you guys are ever going to need, unless you're doing like airport runways or large mall parking lots or something. I don't know, where you might have to be pulling off really, really gnarly amounts of stuck on grease and stuff. Yeah, the $95 mowers. Yeah. Hopefully we don't get the curfews. Now they're trying to tell people to stay out of crowds of 10 people or more. This one I think is the 3,000 PSI. Let me see, is this 3,000? Anyway, they lowered the price there from $879 down to $799. But what I like here is like this particular Home Depot's got a lot of good accessories for the DeWalt here. You got the 31-inch wand. I'll tell you what though, I almost gasped when I saw this. So you get the pressure head here. This is the turbo sprayer head. But look at that, man. That's a lot of money for that thing. And then you got these other replacement nozzles that you can buy for it. Okay, now what I like here is they got the big steel deck This one's, I wish they had one out to show you, but so it's got the little brush that sticks out of the bottom of it too. So this one looks like it's probably 21 inch. No, it is. It's only 18 inch. So that's the 18-inch surface cleaner. And this one will handle up to 3,700 PSI. And they got the wand here is $49. What I don't understand is how can this wand be less than this stupid little nozzle? I guess because of the amount of pressure that nozzle can handle there. So here you have the 18-inch one from DeWalt. Ryobi. $9.55. I'm almost done. All right, so they got this 15-inch surface cleaner here from Ryobi. So this one will handle up to 3,300 PSI there. And wear gloves, Jeff. Be careful, yeah. Bought the Power Stroke with the Honda engine, 3,100 PSI at Costco. Oh yeah, that's the one. That was like $2.99 or $2.69. I showed that on one of our streams back in like January before Costco stopped me from videotaping in there. Here's a Ryobi that's got a Honda engine on it. So this one I would trust because the 3,300 PSI is really good. 2.3 gallons per minute. That's right around the zone that most of you want to look at. So this one's got a new lower price down to $279. They do have one here that's $299. And it's a 2,900 PSI. But they're not telling you who makes the engine. And when I look up on the sign up here, it says there, Ryobi engine. See that? So I really doubt that Ryobi's making their own engine. I don't know if it's Briggs & Stratton or not, but unless it says Honda, like these two upper models do, I wouldn't trust it. And even then, one of these days, I do want to get myself a brushless, like this guy here. But 2,300 is a little low. I think that's as high as Ryobi probably goes. I don't know if they have one stronger than that or not. But this one is this the one that's $279? Yeah. He's the one that's $279, I think. Because they don't have the price above these guys. Sometimes they put stuff in the wrong place, so they don't have the right tags out either. So then they got these electric ones, but these electric ones don't have enough PSI. They might be fine if you just have a really small little, like a courtyard thing in front of your gate or something like that. But if you allow your sidewalks to get black and cruddy, man, you're gonna have a really, really hard time cleaning that. This is my haul for tonight. So I'm picking up a lot of these grill stones. I'm gonna do a video probably next week on cleaning the grill, some of the tricks that we use here, picking up some new utensils here and stuff that might clean it. So if you guys know any products like these to try, let me know and I'll pick some up there and do it as well. Yeah, the Sunjo washer, they sell at both BJ's and at Sam's. I think it was $129 at Sam's, and I think I saw it for like $149 or $169 at BJ's the other day when I was there. Alright, so anyway, I'll try to hit Lowe's in the next few days. I want to go up to the Lowe's in Boca. I want to see if they have the new DeWalt Power Detect in, because right now they don't have it. Alright, so I looked around everywhere. See behind me, all you see is soap and cleanup stuff, but no Tay-Pay and no Paytay. So anyway, thanks for joining us, guys, and you guys stay safe, stay clean, try not to get sick. And we'll see you guys all on the next one, all right? You guys have a great week. Bye, y'all.